Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What's up, my growling gigglers? Grr. We're running out.
Yeah.
We're running out.
Really,
Not
though.
really. No, that wasn't a good one. But
I actually enjoyed that one.
Thank you. You flew in from Charleston?
I did, literally, like just now.
Because I was so excited to record Giggly Squad, and I happened on Craig's Insta stories, which I don't find myself on very often.
happened upon it.
I happened upon it, and it was you in Charleston playing with turtles. And I was like, this bitch has Giggly Squad in 2 hours.
Charleston Page, I don't know her. Never met her.
You were wearing some ugly outfits too.
Hideous outfits. I wear hideous outfits when I'm down there. I'm not myself. I'm like very in touch with nature.
So Craig wrote in her element.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when was that her element? When is Paige feeding turtles her element?
Who is that?
And and he goes, she loves turtles. And I'm like, I've never known that about her.
I just recently started liking turtles.
Okay.
So it's nothing.
So he brings you to
No,
like,
he's literally
play with-
gaslighting you. He's like, you don't know that about her?
Yeah, he goes, we're like jealous of each other. He's like, oh, you didn't know? That's all she talks to me about. I said, you're going to start a turtle sanctuary called Paige's Pals.
Here's the thing. There's nothing to do down there. Like, there's literally nothing to do. So I have to, like, come up with hobbies. And I'm like, oh, there's, like, animals right there. I should at least bring them the salad I'm not going to eat.
Also, that's so nice of you.
Yeah.
You posted a TikTok, and I was, like, really into it, like, what you're going to wear. And then it just stopped. I was like,
I didn't
okay.
manage my time.
And then you posted it,
Yeah.
and then just continued the next.
Yeah. I was like, whatever. This is my page, and it's my Saturday. And I'll do as I please.
Is Craig supporting your TikToks?
Craig's super supportive of my TikToks. He's just very like, okay, well, like, what about... I'm also like his social media manager. He's like, okay, well, can you pick a TikTok that I can do? And I'm like,
It's not about you.
no, I actually can't pick a TikTok that you can do because I'm not on the payroll.
I feel like he's sitting waiting to get tapped to like co-star in one of your TikToks.
Yeah, and then like I'll be like, oh, I have a TikTok for us, but then we won't make it because like I get... Like, that was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah,
like, I'm a new person
it's not
now.
trending anymore.
Like, I thought you had a TikTok for it. I'm like, no, it's over. I actually just, he hates, you know what he hates when I say?
What?
I actually decided I'm going to do that one with Hannah. She's like, well, I thought that would have been a really good one for her. I'm like, yeah, but it's just like kind of more me and Hannah. You know, like I just feel like Hannah would crush that role better. See, that's really mean.
Craig and I have absolutely zero sexual tension. We have more other kinds of tension. It's tension.
It's like unspoken though, where me and Des could not give a flying fuck. Could not. I literally, the one day I called you because I thought you weren't with your husband. And then when you were with him, I was like, I'm so sorry I even reached out. That's so rude of me to call you while you're with your husband.
I left Paige like 10 voice notes and she was like, is Des in Ireland? And I'm like, yeah.
No, because I love when he goes to Ireland because you get so obsessed with me. It's literally like my ex coming back and being like, so what are you doing? I'm like, we are broken up.
You up? No, I feel like some people do love having tons of friends. I need 1 to 2 people that I tell everything to and not a therapist.
Do you want to know why I feel like we're like that too?
Why?
Because we have such bad anxiety. If I know that too many people know the same story about me, I freak out.
But then I do have a side to me that, like, if I'm not figuring something out, I will tell this stranger outside at the bus stop. I'll be like, if you ever were in this situation,
what would you do?
And you're getting information from people who are like, I don't give a fuck, / I've never experienced this before.
Let's also talk about your new segment.
I'm so happy you brought that up. I woke up this morning, I said, this is my creativity. I will not think of a new idea for years. Yeah. And then when I think of something, I go, and
I have to do it immediately.
I called Des, and he's like, how are you? And I said, I know you're having ACL surgery. I don't care.
I know you're in a different country about to be put under, but I have an idea.
I go, I have a TikTok idea. And I'm going to wear my tie because the tie is catching on. I did shows all weekend. Girls are showing up in ties looking so hot, like Avril Lavigne hot in the audience. And I'm like, oh no, what did I create? So I'm like, I'm going to do a tie and I'm going to do a new segment on where Kate Middleton will be. Yeah. And I thought, the first thing I thought of was I think Kate Middleton is like having an affair with one of the Montana boys. And that made me laugh so hard. I couldn't stop laughing. I called Grace. I told her about it. And Grace came over and I was like, we have to shoot this new segment. And she's like, you have a lot of things to do today. I go, this is very important. And then What else did I say? I mean, the Montana Boys thing is funny.
MGK tattoo.
MGK tattoo, and I called him Machine Kelly.
Yeah.
And I gaslit people to think that's his new name. People are like, oh, I didn't know he was Machine Kelly. I just forgot.
Where is Kate, though? Like, after watching The Crown, I feel like I am an expert in all things royal. Knowing that they each, even though they're all in a family together, they each have their own team of PR that does their own for that individual person. So like one PR team can be fighting with someone else in their family's PR team, and they're going back and forth like putting articles out about each other. That was like the whole Kate Middleton, like Meghan Markle thing. Like they just kept putting out articles that like fought each other.
And then they just walk past each other in the castle like, hello.
No.
How are you?
Literally.
Good, how are you?
So I feel like she's fighting with her husband, and she's like, you know what? And now I'm going to do the number one thing I'm not supposed to do, which is literally go, you're not going to be able to find me. And so like I feel like she's not been out
fighting with his husband.
I think so.
Her husband. He's finally like lost enough hair that she's like, I can't deal with your shit anymore.
And there were always rumors that he was cheating on her with someone else, but I forget what her name was.
Well, I think she's going on a cocaine bender with Andy Cohen.
I wish.
Wait, don't you love how that came out and people were like, what else is he doing? What? Obviously.
It's 2024 in New York City. If he wasn't, I'd be concerned.
We go, one thing we know about Andy Cohen, he's not lame. Yeah, do you not have friends?
Sorry.
She's recovering from Hailey Bieber's sister throwing a used tampon at her.
Wait, what was that story?
Did you see that news story?
I saw that she got arrested, but...
She got arrested for being in a bar, getting in a fight with a bartender, and throwing a used tampon at them.
She took it out?
I've never heard this in my life, and I don't know why we haven't done it before. The second I heard that, I go, that is so fucking smart.
That is so
Because one thing men are afraid of,
yeah.
men are afraid of two things, getting kicked in the balls
and
used tampons.
Yeah.
The kicking the balls, obviously important if you're in trouble. Or just take out your tampon and like fling it around if you're getting kidnapped.
I'd love to know, like...
I'm way more scared of the tampon. For
right.
sure.
Yeah, you'd be freaked out.
I'd maybe rather lose my balls than get hit with a bloody tampon.
Yeah. Was she wearing pants or a skirt? Like, was she unbuttoning, unzipping, pulling it out? Or was she like, you know what?
That's a great question. However,
seconds.
when people are drunk, they do magical things.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, where'd that sandwich come from? When people are drunk, they can do literally anything. Also, drunk people fucking in the bathroom all the time. Logistically, people be like, oh yeah, we fucked in that bathroom. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
How?
Where? What bathrooms are you
I
going
just feel
to?
like people fuck in bathrooms.
Like at
Maybe
restaurants?
people are joking with me, like, yeah, we fucked in the bathroom. But like, I've never fucked in the bathroom at a restaurant.
I've done it one time.
Was it like logistically hard?
No.
What'd you do? Like the sink? You sat on the sink? You're drunk.
Oh my God.
You have no idea.
I was drunk actually. I went to, you know where I was?
Are we going to say the restaurant?
I can't remember the name of the restaurant.
It's about to be a page 6 article.
But it was right by the Comedy Cellar. Whatever that, there's a famous restaurant like right down the street, like an Italian restaurant. I went there, went into the bathroom, like had dinner, went into the bathroom with
after
my
dinner
date.
you had sex. Interesting. Okay.
No, I think I did it after appetizers.
After apps. That's when I would recommend.
That's a sweet spot.
Not
After
if you have Caesar
apps,
salad
before
though, because then
dinner.
it's garlicky. But you don't have
And
to
then
kiss.
we went to the Comedy Cellar and had like the best time ever.
Wait, so were you like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, then you go? Like, was there strategy?
I can't remember.
See, again, drunk
but I
people
think it
are
was
magicians.
Him. I think he was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then you come in.
And
I
then
was
like,
okay.
did you have awkwardness leaving the bathroom? Because I would. Like, everything you're afraid will happen to me if I tried to have sex in the
Honestly,
bathroom.
no. Like, I for whatever reason, didn't think about anyone else around me.
If I had sex in the bathroom, I'd walk out and there'd be 8 people waiting.
Do you want to know why I don't think I thought anything of it? Because at the time, I feel like I was going to a lot of restaurants where people were like getting up from dinner and going outside and smoking a cigarette.
Oh.
So I feel like it was like one of those restaurants that it didn't look weird that like we weren't sitting there.
Yeah.
But also like, I don't know.
That's pretty badass. Chris, have you ever had sex in a restaurant
I
bathroom?
have not, no.
Guys, what am I, a whore?
You're that friend that when we play Never Have I Ever, she's already out, and you're like, we just did 3 questions.
I'm like, all right, losers. No, I was actually going to tell a dating tampon story. One time I was dating a guy and I went, it was like, like we weren't like exclusive or anything. Maybe we had gone on like a couple dates. And I went into his bathroom in his apartment and there was a used tampon in the garbage, which is like.
Was it rolled, at least rolled with toilet paper? Okay, that's just.
It was like bizarre. I was like, someone.
Cooked here.
No, literally, someone wanted me to see this. So I go to the bathroom. I walk out. I'm not saying anything. He knows that I saw it. Like, he knows something's up. I can see his wheels turning. And in my head, I'm like, I don't give a flying fuck. I'm not exclusive with you.
Because he doesn't know how you know, but he knows you know, because men know when we know.
Yeah. I was like, I don't care.
He knew you were
going to
know.
never bring it up.
We know.
Sometimes.
What are you hiding,
Men
Chris?
are dumb.
What are you hiding?
No, men are so stupid because here's the thing. I actually wasn't mad and I was never going to bring it up and I was never going to
because you're not, you know.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, do your thing. Like, okay. Yeah. We're sitting at dinner. He comes up with the most elaborate story I've ever heard in my life to the point where like then I'm into it. Now I'm like, okay, what is it?
You're like, don't gaslight me.
He said his cleaning lady's daughter sometimes comes to help her out and she just turned 14, so it probably was her.
Yo.
I didn't think I was going to stop talking to him just because there was like a used tampon.
Yeah.
After that story, I was like, I can't ever see you again because that story was so fucking crazy.
Yes. Yeah.
You could have gotten away with it by just never saying anything.
Not bringing it up because he didn't actually do anything wrong. I do think that everyone has a fear of like getting drunk and accidentally having sex with your tampon in. And then it's like either he's like, this girl has the smallest canal I've ever ever witnessed. Or he pushes it up and then your tampon's stuck in there forever.
No.
But I don't think men's dicks are that powerful.
No, they're honestly not.
They're not.
It actually, it'll come out.
It'll plug.
Like they can't get it. Like, they're not Houdini. I mean.
Or Evel Knievel.
Yeah, or Evel Knievel, one of
also,
our favorites.
I don't know. Everyone has different periods, but I'm at this point where my period's insane for 2 days and then like it kind of just gives up.
I haven't had my period in a year, and I'm not laughing about that because it's really not funny. Something medical is definitely going on. But let me tell you, it's been so nice. No, a full year. It's not great. I actually have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because something's plugged up.
Well, let's
and
just, honestly, you have to go to the doctor. Half the gigglers are doctors. So, like, they'll just DM you.
Okay.
But it's not good.
No, it's not good, but I'm a year off my birth control.
And when you were on birth control, were you having a period?
Yeah, because I was, but it's like a fake one.
And how many days of the week are you sexually active? Sorry, I'm pretending I'm a doctor.
They don't ask how many days. They say, are you sexually active? How many partners?
In total?
No, like at that time. In total.
How many partners have you had? Are you asking my body count?
I'm like, I feel like I'm not going to count him because I was like 24.
Do you know what it's honestly, I have so many half stories where I'm like, that doesn't count. Like he tried, it didn't work.
Anything before 25 for me, I'm like, that didn't count. I don't even know you. No, seriously, at 31, to still be dating, like at 31, to not be engaged, not be married, I've been dating since I was 15. Yeah. Anything before 25, that wasn't me. I'm in my 30s now. I didn't know her.
Yeah, you actually get a new layer of skin, like a like a snake.
I was a born again virgin when I turned 28. Like that was it. I was resetting my clock, and that's where I'm.
I do think when you get out of a relationship, you're re-virginized.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't know what the kids are doing out there. You're like, I've been away for so long.
So I heard today because I hang out with a lot of Gen Zs, humble brag, and
you only hang out with Grace.
Okay, Grace, can you tell her I hung out with another Gen Z? Did I pay her? The girl, yes. We were shooting a video. However, she told me, and she's very cool. Mm-hmm. She lives in Brooklyn, and she told me that some Gen Zs are just shaving their butthole
for the first time.
No, like because they're just eating ass.
Pardon. Hold up.
Like some girls.
You're when you say they're only shaving.
Yeah. Like or they're comfortable with their pubes, but because eating ass is so they'll shave their butt.
You know, this is crazy, but I just had this conversation with
How is that possible? You know, I've been talking about this all week. I saw it.
And I would like to consider myself very sexually.
Who knows what you'll say? Because you've been all over the place. The last 5 years, you've been all over the place.
I would like to consider myself very, well, one, sexually active, but two, like, I'm down to like try something or like, you know, let's.
And this is coming from the girl, her first season of Summer House. I showed her a dildo and she pretended she didn't know what it was.
You bought me my first vibrator.
True, I was your
now
sexual
I'm a literal
renaissance
connoisseur. I'm like, get it out of here. I hate that shape. But that I will say, that is one thing that I will never. I'm not reciprocating. Don't ask me. I'm a lady. I that's when I become a nun. I'm like, you want me to what? You should go to church. That's disgusting.
So he could literally spit on you, slap you, but God forbid he delicately puts his tongue on your booty hole.
No. He can do it to me. I would never do it to a guy. Ever.
Honestly, that tracks for you.
That's like, I don't even want to be down there.
You're like, I'm a star. I'm the talent. I'm the talent.
Mom, I'm so sorry. No, I couldn't. I would never be able to. But also, I think I give that off because I've never been asked.
That is so funny because it's like, I've never had a guy try to like really choke me.
Interesting.
Because I don't give off that energy.
And you talk a lot. You would think they're like, I'm finally in here. Shut the fuck up.
The only time I shut up is when Butter falls asleep by my mouth. That's the only time. When a cat falls asleep on my chest. Wait, that's so funny. You think Des would be like, oh, finally.
Yeah, like I got her exactly where I want her.
I think when I'm actually in a relationship with someone I really like and I feel calm with, I'm actually quiet.
Very quiet. You're actually very reserved. Like, you can sit on a couch and not speak for hours, like, if you're relaxed.
Yeah. Which is pretty incredible. But, like, throw one new person in the room and I'm like, da 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 da, and then they leave and I'm like,
no. But I love that about you because Craig is like that too, and then I can stay silent for the whole time. I'm like, there's my friend. She's going to perform for you now. Don't talk to me. Please no small talk this way, but she'll tell you a joke.
But the crazy thing about anal is that for men, it's like so important. When gay men have sex,
yes,
I've asked around,
yeah,
they can orgasm just from the butt. Like, they'll have a full orgasm just from a guy being in their butt.
Got it.
Because it's hitting their prostate. Why is Chris laughing?
Paige's reaction.
Because I have so many questions logistically. That man who is receiving, is he touching himself?
I don't think he has to.
A dream. The men have to do nothing. They literally have to do nothing. We have to sit and focus.
But that's why if you do, like, apparently, because I have not, I don't want to say I haven't tried, but I haven't figured it all out.
Yeah.
Because, like, I started getting my nails done. But you're supposed to put your a finger will make their orgasm like so much better. Like, it is literally like a button. Has told me a story about like some guy. It's actually in his special. A guy was like, I told a girl to put a finger in my butt and her fake nail fell out in his butthole.
No, that's my worst nightmare.
I think men, like when they were just all the men are out at war.
Yeah. They were all fucking each other.
Let's think about it. Men are like not as much about emotions.
Right.
So why are you not going to get your dick sucked?
I mean, think about when they go to jail.
That's what they do. Isn't that jail?
No, that's...
They go, I give you 25 years of anal. And you have to be a bottom. Then
they go to jail to be themselves and get in shape.
But then I got confused because I have a lot of, gigglers who are friends, and a lot of them are bottoms, and it's not making sense to me if everyone's a bottom. There's some people 3 New Yorkers who are top. And
some people can switch.
They switch.
But a lot of people don't like to switch when they're their own. And I get it. I love laying down also. One day if Craig's just like, and now you're on top, I'd be like, no,
also,
I'm tired.
I love how there's so many different kinds of bottoms. Like, you could be a power bottom. We're going to get so many messages like, you guys tried so hard to get it right.
We tried really hard.
And you totally missed. Anyway, how do we get here?
I think we started talking about turtles. And then this is where we got. Which is, I love to see our progression.
We have to bring up the Noah Cyrus drama.
I mean, what is going on in that family?
I don't know because, I mean, Noah Cyrus's mom, Trish.
Yep.
Which is such a mom name.
No, her name could only be Trish.
You came out as a mom named Trish.
If you have Miley and Noah, like, and this country you're Trish.
I've never met a child named Trish. It's only a mom.
I don't think I know.
Is Trish short for something? Trishelle?
Trisha?
Trisha. But Trisha's like, you might as well just call her Trisha.
Trish. I don't know.
Trish.
But Trish is the name from that video that everyone says that's me and you when it's not Amy Poehler. Kristen Wiig and the other comedian, they're like on the plane and they go back and forth and they do like a fake video. They do like a fake like scenario. It's literally us when we talk about men's names. I don't know.
Yes.
No, it was like a movie, not an SNL skit.
Yes.
But the girl's name was Trish in it, and I always think of it. Okay. So Noah's dating this man.
Noah was dating
this
but
man.
people were trying to say at first they weren't dating.
Okay. They break up. They're over.
And he was a zaddy.
And then Trish is like, hey, and starts dating him.
See, that's what I want to know. How did the hey happen?
I mean, was he over one night for dinner? Like, I don't.
So now they're like getting married?
Are they getting married?
I think so. But they kept it on the low, this whole drama, until the wedding. And then people are saying that Noah's not going to the wedding because she's pissed.
I mean.
It's loaded. It's
disgusting also. It's loaded and disgusting. Could you imagine dating someone and then sweet Lenore being like,
leave Lenore out of this?
I mean, it could have happened one time. It was Jazzy J and it didn't happen.
Jazzy John loved my mom. Actually, every guy I date loves my mom. Every guy I date.
That's so funny because every guy I date hates my mom.
Because she doesn't warm up to, like, she's like, don't. She's like, you don't deserve her.
They love my dad, hate my mom because my mom's real.
See, my dad's like, do you know any Knicks players? And they're like, what? And then my mom, they're like, your mom is just like you, except domesticated and on her shit and like a caretaker. And they're like, can you be more like your mom? And I'm like, no, go hang out with my mom then.
My mom's just like me, except she can see more clearly.
Yeah,
you know, I'm like, if she doesn't like you, there's a fucking reason. Okay, and that's a personal problem that you have, not us.
Wait, and like, I have that character where like the fact that Kim likes me makes my day. But she literally, it's just a look she'll give me, like a little smile, and I'm just like,
she's very proud of you. No, my dad, like, honestly, I feel like gets jealous. Like, you just love her so much. I'm like, yeah, she's my friend. I mean, I love you too, Dad. Like, she's not replacing
the
you.
only family member that is not jealous is Gary, because Gary knows that you love him so much, and he's actually like
Gary's
confident.
Such a true older brother in terms of like he thinks we stole his whole idea. You know, like he thinks that like we are anything because we are younger siblings. You know, he's like, you guys wouldn't have even known anything or how to be funny if I wasn't involved. I'm like, okay.
Speaking
I will
of
say I do
brothers,
plagiarize a lot of his jokes.
Well, he's riffing with you.
Yeah,
and you just,
so I'm like, I'll take
you
that.
do have a good eye for jokes. Like, you can tell when something's funny. It seemed like an outfit. Like, you have an eye for when something works.
Yes.
So my brother, I went to Gary, Indiana. He doesn't live in Gary, but he lives right by there, to see Lois.
Yes.
And apparently Lois, when she misses me, they'll just play my videos on mute.
Stop.
And she'll like cry and then she'll watch my video. So I walked in and she was like lost her fucking mind.
Oh,
I lost my mind.
God.
We FaceTime you. She put on sunglasses for you. That was cute.
She's so cute.
No, it's like next level cute, where I sat them down. I said, you guys are near Chicago. Do we want to sign her up with an agency? Or like, I was like, honestly, the Gigglers love Lois. They chant her name all the time at shows. I go, are we going to monetize this?
No.
She will be
What are we
fucked up.
doing here?
I go,
Like,
we'll have to get a therapist.
You're like, it's been 6 months. I feel like we can, what's our ROI
She's
on
about
this
to get
baby?
past the Gerber baby phase. Like, she could do a whole national campaign if you want it. I said, I'm not going to force it. If you want it, if she needs a manager, I can probably hook that up. So she's just like a star. But then,
didn't it solidify that like, if it's your baby or like if it's in your family that you're like, you're the best thing that's ever happened to this whole world, and why aren't people
Well, I was
noticing?
thinking about it genetically. She's basically my child. Because, like, isn't Daniel and I the same?
Yeah.
I mean, what's
She's
it called?
half yours.
The Punnett test?
The Punnett square.
The Punnett square. So isn't he... I mean, I guess me and Daniel have different... No, we have the same
You have the same DNA,
DNA.
right?
Yeah. Because, like, he could do it 23andMe and it's the same.
Yeah.
we're figuring this out together. Hold my hand. So scared right now. So then he hooked up with Jeannie.
His wife?
So if I hooked up with...
He didn't just fuck Jeannie, okay? Jeannie is a lovely lady who is his wife.
I love saying, like, I hooked up with Des on our wedding night. I was like, we hooked up. So they got together. Lois is genetically my child.
Yeah.
So she wasn't able to go to my show.
Because she has a bedtime.
I was trying to get her into this casino. I was performing at the Hard Rock, and they were like,
act sober. She's like, I can't talk.
I go, you look like a fucking drunk adult. You're just stumbling, and you're getting me keep food in your mouth.
Like, I learned to walk last week.
She's like, stop crying all the time. And I was like, look, I'm the talent. I can get her in. And they're like, I think it's like you legally can't bring a child into a casino. I'm like, I'll leave her in the green room. And they were like,
I'll put her in my purse. Are you kidding? She fit.
She wasn't able to go. And then, so it was like a huge room. It was like 1,600 people.
Wait, why am I picturing you in like a trench coat on? Like with Lois inside of it, just being like, shh. And like sneaking her in somewhere she has no business peeing.
And she's going, Mama.
Like in a green room.
She calls me Hanny.
Wow.
And whenever she gets excited, she goes, Hanny.
Wait, that's so cute.
It's so cute. But then like the second she has like a poop problem, I'm like, oh, I'm out.
Yeah. Did it make you like want to make her a cousin? Give her a cousin?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I still don't. Like I'm still.
Because like leaving where you like, okay.
I've been doing this crowd work in my shows where I ask people like, do you actually like your kids?
Like, do you think I should have a baby?
Yeah, like I straight up am like, let's just do it.
If you were me, what would you do?
Let's do a control group right now. I'll do it based on whatever you guys and Gary and Deanna think. And it's really, some people are like, my kid's an asshole. Or like, I didn't want to have kids. People call their kids assholes a lot.
Wait, that's crazy.
Or they'll be like, it just really depends. We're at this crazy place where I was talking about on burner phone where like over 50 years ago, like women like my Nana.
Yeah.
She wanted to be an artist. She wanted to go into Hollywood. She had to get married at 18.
Right.
My mom was the first generation to go to college. And then I'm the first generation that takes it for granted.
Yeah.
But then it's like, obviously we're going to have a different view of family that like we don't have to do it immediately.
Right.
So it's like, then you think, is it a cheat code where like you actually never have to? But then that makes me feel like so sad and everyone's gonna get mad at me.
This is actually such a like serious conversation.
So serious.
We should not be having
like,
it.
Let's be honest, me not having kids, it's not like voting where you're like, oh, if I don't vote, it doesn't matter. Like voting matters. But like having a kid, like I don't know why I brought that up. But like having a kid's not gonna matter. Like
if you do have a kid, I'm making you a pin that says, I had a kid today.
Because you know when people are like, if everyone was like, let's not have kids, then I guess like, as humanity would die, or I guess they wouldn't exist. They wouldn't have the chance to die because they weren't. But you don't have to.
No, you definitely don't have to. I think what I think of, which is probably like a little bit selfish, but also like not really. You love your family structure right now, but one day that's not going to be your family structure.
Yeah.
So when you're at the age that like your parents are now, what are you going to do to fill your time?
So I saw this lady on Instagram who was addressing that. And she was like, when I was like sick and stuff, it wasn't my like kids who helped me. Like they moved to other places. They have families. It was my friends.
Okay. Great point. Hannah, we hate everyone. We can't rely on each other in our 70s
but this is
to help each other.
But like, what do we really need help with? Like, bring me to the hospital if I need help. I don't want people in my house helping me.
No, I don't either. But my friend Stephanie, like, we've talked about this too, and she's brought up like, but what if I just didn't have kids? And mine, like, I know I definitely want them. And she asks me, like, honestly, such bitchy questions sometimes.
Yeah.
She's like, but tell me the reason why you want to have them.
Yeah.
And, like, she was like, I was waiting for you to give me a really selfish reason of, like, you want an accessory. Like, I was like, okay, I'm not a monster. And you've known me since I was 12. And this seems very pointed. But, like, no, I want them because I feel like I would be such a good mom. Like, I would make a child's life really great and having a great experience. Like, so I know.
I love how Stephanie was like, I never thought that was the reason. That was definitely not the reason.
Stephanie was like, please don't procreate, whatever you do.
But then sometimes people say, like, it's selfish to not have kids. But then some people say it's selfish to have kids. Like, oh, you need to continue your legacy.
Well, yeah, I'm stunning. I'm not letting this bone structure go to waste.
We've talked about this before. Sometimes two really good-looking people have the ugliest children.
No, I know.
Because, you know, when it's so good-looking, it becomes alien-like.
Yeah.
You ever see, like, the most gorgeous man and his mom
Yes.
is so not cute, and she created the hottest fucking dude ever.
Yes.
That's why my son's gonna be hot.
Something that happened to me in the new year, well, really, I guess tax season, my mom was going through my expenses and she was like, you pay for a lot of things twice. And ultimately, she wasn't calling me stupid, but I feel like it was a little bit implied. And so if you're like me, then you need Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills. I can see all of my subscriptions in one place, and if I see something I don't want, I can cancel it with a tap. I never have to get on the phone with customer service. I absolutely hate that, and I can't do it. It's against my religion. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has helped save its members an average of $720 a year, with over 500 million in canceled subscriptions. Stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/giggly squad. That's rocketmoney.com/giggly squad. rocketmoney.com/giggly squad.
Summer is here, and you know what that means. A lot of strapless dresses, a lot of bold colors, just easy breezy, effortless looks. But you also need undergarments for that, and that's where Honeylove comes into play. Honeylove is redefining modern shapewear with real comfort and serious support. Their newest innovation is the Mesh Sculpt, and it's the ultimate summer shapewear. It's super lightweight, breathable, and it's not sacrificing your shapewear. It's still going to keep you cool while still delivering you that sculpted silhouette. The reason I love Honeylove is its targeted compression soothes and shapes exactly where you want it and eases up on the places that you don't. Honeylove's best-selling Superpower Short is also their go-to. It has targeted compression technology that distinguishes between areas where you want more support and then the areas where you're like, let's get a little less compression here. And we've all been there where we're like struggling to take our shapewear off, and Honeylove just doesn't have that problem. Their Super Power Short has 100% cotton, and you don't have to take your entire thing off just to use the bathroom. So treat yourself to the most comfortable shapewear on earth and save 20% off site-wide at honeylove.com/giggly. Use our exclusive link to get 20% off honeylove.com/giggly. After your purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that Giggly Squad sent you. Experience the new standard in shapewear with Honeylove. It's the summer, which means it's hotter outside, you're going on spontaneous trips, and you don't have time to get a yeast infection, a UTI. But with Wisp, you can get sexual health care you need same day without stepping foot in a doctor's office. Get same day prescription for BV, yeast, UTI, STI, and emergency contraception with discreet delivery to your home for free in all 50 states. So if you're traveling this summer, don't be nervous that you don't have medicine if something were going to happen. Wisp has you covered. You can now also treat for STIs from the comfort of your home with Wisp's diagnostic testing kits. Each kit comes with a test and a consultation. There are 8 different kits available where you can test for BV, yeast, herpes, STIs, HPV, and more. Whether it's the discomfort of waiting rooms, the uncertainty of symptoms, or the frustration of delayed answers, these kits offer you something powerful: clarity, quickly, and with compassionate follow-through from the licensed medical providers at Wisp. Trusted by over 1.5 million patients, try Wisp for yourself and see how they're changing the game for access to women's health. Take 15% off your first order with code GIGGLY at HelloWisp.com. That's HelloWisp.com. Prescription products require a consultation with a healthcare provider, and medications are available if medically appropriate. Must be 18 or older. Restrictions apply. See website for full details.
This episode of Giggly Squad is brought to you by McDonald's, and the snack wrap is back. I'm freaking out because it was introduced to McDonald's in 2006. Shout out to my millennial girlies. and it's been on top of mind. I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, where's the snack wrap? Turns out it is back. It's the comeback story of a lifetime, and it's now available with one of two sauces, ranch or spicy. I'm more of a ranch girl because I have anxiety, but if you live life on the edge, I totally support the spicy snack wrap. It has a spicy pepper sauce, probably great for your sinuses, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a doctor. And it has juicy white meat chicken, shredded lettuce, melty cheese, creamy ranch, all wrapped in a soft tortilla. Ooh, literally need one right now. Try the snack wrap that broke the internet at a McDonald's near you. Enjoy the snack wrap for the first time in 9 years. I'm obsessed. It's so easy to just grab at any time of the day, morning, night. Eat that snack wrap. Look, sometimes life gets a little crazy. Some of us could be a little spontaneous, and you never know what's going to happen. And that's why I love having Kachava's whole body meal shakes to keep my body and mind nourished all day. Especially when I'm on the run. Every now and then, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. What am I going to do? And I can't find a good full balanced meal anywhere in the vicinity, especially when I'm on the road. And ordering food could take so long and it's so unhealthy. I can't keep eating fast food, and that's when I discovered Kachava. It's a whole body meal with plant-based protein that actually tastes delicious. With 25 grams of plant protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, 6 grams of fiber, 85 plus superfoods, nutrients, and plant-based ingredients. And has 5 indulgent flavors: chocolate, vanilla, chai, matcha, and coconut acai. I love them all. I also sometimes will be running late, and I love putting some Kachava in some oat milk, sometimes some water, sometimes already a green tea that I have. Put 2 scoops, mix it together, and that's my breakfast on the go. Fuel your daily adventures with Kachava. Go to kachava.com and use code Giggly for 15% off your next order. That's Kachava, KACHAVA.com, code Giggly for 15% off.
If you're an experienced pet owner, you already know that having a pet is 25% belly rubs, 25% yelling, drop it, and 50% groaning at the bill from every vet visit. Which is why Lemonade Pet Insurance is tailor-made for your pet and can save you up to 90% on vet bills. It can help cover checkups, emergencies, diagnostics, basically all the stuff that makes your bank account nervous. Claims are filed super easily through the Lemonade app, and half get settled instantly. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet, and they'll help cover the vet bill for whatever your pet swallowed after you yelled, drop it.
So
God,
anyway,
I can't
Noah
even look at myself in this. I look like a ghost.
Noah Cyrus, we don't know enough of the drama.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
We don't know enough about the drama to like have strong opinions. I mean, if he's
I feel like
it's just weird.
we know the headline though.
We know the headline.
And it's insane.
It's insane.
Like, I mean, here's the other thing. Noah's much younger than Miley.
Also, Noah.
Wait, can you Google how old Noah Cyrus is? I feel like she's got to be maybe 23.
Also, I get it. Maybe have the same sense of humor or like the same perspective in life. I don't know. But Noah and Trish are two different fonts. Like they're giving very different energy. How are you attracted to both of that?
How is there not a reality show yet for that family?
Yeah.
They have so much random drama.
24.
And the dad's like off being a shaman somewhere. Who knows?
Is he a shaman?
No,
I
he
believe
just
you.
has long hair.
I feel
and wears
he just has kind of bangs.
kind of has bangs and like wears a cowboy hat. So he's a shaman in LA. It's like, you're a drug addict.
I do feel like Miley really tries to stay out of it, but I wonder how involved Miley is in it.
You know what annoys me? Remember when like Addison Rae, like
I was thinking about her.
and then all of a sudden her parents were just in the fucking headlines for being thirsty and quite frankly stupid.
Yeah.
Like this girl has just become, for whatever reason, for a couple months, like an A-list celebrity. Like everyone knew her. She was on the Kardashians doing all these things. Now you don't really hear from her. And her parents like put her in the media in such a negative light because they were like out doing bullshit.
Well, it's a little bit like Miley's working so hard and she's very successful and this probably won't affect her at all. But like you work so hard and paying tons of money to publicists and trying to create your career and she just won a fucking Grammy and then it like cheapens the brand. When,
like she has a reputation.
They're having a full-on Jerry Springer like sideshow.
Yeah, and it's like you're
I'm a Grammy winner.
No, literally, that's all I would say. I walk in my house now and I'm like, Paris Hilton doesn't vacuum. Mom, I'm not
Oh my God, I watched this extremely sketchy documentary about like becoming a is it called like Becoming a Queen? And it was about like Tinsley Mortimer.
Was it on Hulu?
Yes.
Oh, was
Did
it
you watch
like,
it?
No.
Queenmaker. It's called Queenmaker.
About like the New York City like socialite girls?
Yes.
So I didn't watch it.
That's the kind of thing that I just like having on. Like I love.
Yeah.
And it was basically how like Paris Hilton and them started the whole like you're famous and you're not hidden. Like they basically said New York City royalty, their whole thing was like we are private. We own the roads, we own the railroads. What do people do? They're like all the Astor plays, like all those families were like you can't have access to us.
Yes.
And the Hilton sisters were the first like really famous family that was like look at me because I'm rich and famous. And then there were all these, rich. And it's crazy because, like,
I love when people are rich and famous because they're rich and famous. Like, I just think I love it. It's fascinating.
Because it's basically like, because of your name, like, people respect you because of what, like, your dad did.
Right.
Because your mom wasn't allowed to work.
Right.
And whatever.
But I will say, like, Paris Hilton, of all of those girls that probably are on that documentary or all of those like socialites that were famous then, she's the only one that built anything from it. And I feel like took her advantages and made like she could have done nothing. Like she could have fucking chilled. She's like a billionaire on her own.
And she also had other people in the family doing a lot of like random stuff, housewives and stuff. And she's created her own path. I do think.
I'm forever a Paris Hilton stan.
You have to be. She created us.
No, literally.
She birthed us.
From her rib.
Her rib. So then they bring up Tinsley. And like, I did not realize, because like I wasn't covering the scene at that time.
Yep.
They said Tinsley Mortimer basically was like the it girl of the gala scene.
I remember hearing her name like way before Housewives.
That's crazy. So they basically said she came, but she's not like the other New York girls because she's from the South.
Southern, yeah.
But she played tennis for Columbia.
Oh, wow.
And she basically got married to some New York City oil guy. And she basically said the first thing you have to do apparently is get a publicist. Which is crazy because like in my head I'm like, oh yeah, you get a publicist when you're like working on something or promoting something.
They were
Hollywood,
getting it just to like be cool.
Famous.
Yeah.
So the first thing you have to do is get a publicist, which is thousands of dollars a month. And the guy was like, what do you do for a living? And she was working in PR. And he's like, I'm not making a publicist famous. You have to quit your job.
Oh my God.
But like, she didn't need the money. So she quits her job. And then they would go to like 5 parties a night.
No.
And they had to change, like Fashion Week every day.
Yeah.
Change in the car because it was all about Patrick McMullen taking a photo of you at these parties.
Oh,
and you'd show up to parties and you don't know why they become obsessed with certain girls.
Yeah.
And then they talked about how Olivia Palermo showed up and they were trying to pit Olivia Palermo against Tinsley. Like she's the new it girl.
Loved Olivia Palermo.
Because you look like her.
When it was The Hills and everyone was like, Olivia Palermo is such a fucking bitch. She is the worst. I was like, she is my Jesus. I fucking loved her.
She
like
talks
everything
this. She's
about
just like,
her.
I don't really want to be her and I don't like any of you. I'm Olivia Palermo.
Here's the thing. When I watch reality TV or I watch like celebrities or something, unless I want to be you or be your best friend, I'm not interested in you.
So true.
So like you have to be in an outfit where I'm like, I need to buy that. Or you have to say something where I'm like, that would be my friend.
I do see you in the future consulting future like reality TV girls.
No. Please don't put that on me. Please don't put that on me.
Well, you're basically doing it now, I feel like. But anyway, so Palermo comes in and then they start their first ever like crazy vlogs. They were ranking the girls.
Yes. It was like an internet,
So like Tinsley was number one. Yes.
Yeah.
And I actually
It was Dumas, basically.
It was basically Dumas.
Yeah.
And I've never watched Gossip Girl. And I think it's because I'm from New York City.
Is why you didn't watch it?
Is why I didn't watch it because it was like, why would I watch a show about like Upper East Side girls?
Which is exactly why I watched it.
Yeah. And I think if I watched it, I would understand more like the glamour of people moving to New York City.
Yes.
Because in my head, I was just like, okay, I'm on the Upper West Side. I guess they're on the Upper East Side. Those like private schools had a whole different like shtick, but also
No,
like
I would have never survived that.
they were beyond glamorizing it. But yeah, the money was like insanity.
I mean, just the fact that like kids would like have private drivers to take them to school is insane.
Yeah.
But
then it gets so normalized because once you see, it's like anything in life. You see it enough and you're like, oh, they have cars.
No, that's so true. It's also like kind of sad sometimes because like things that like used to really impress me, now I'm like,
you don't have a car?
Yeah, I'm like, fucking get a car.
Oh, you don't?
Well, Uber Black still impresses you.
True, it does. But anyway, so then that blog gets taken down.
Okay.
Because actually, Olivia Palermo sued the fuck out of them because they like had a fake email going around of Olivia, whatever. Mm-hmm. So this is like the beginning of almost like just the vlogs, the blogs. So then a new one starts, and it's really it's like a little more positive, and it's very like in crowd. Like you can tell it's written by someone who like really knows these people and knows what it's like, and it's like very detailed, and people are like obsessed with it, and the writing's so good. Not to give it away, but they find out that it's.
Yeah, sorry. This is a long ass fucking story. I'm trying to pay attention.
Sorry, I'm giving a lead up. I'm adding tension. It's a guy who goes to school in Illinois, and he's like this gay Indian immigrant.
Wait, and he's doing
writing,
the internet thing?
Yeah, and they were like, how do you know all this stuff? And he goes, you just have to Google it. But he was like a weird genius.
Oh my God.
So like everyone thought it was someone like in the in crowd, like it must be Tinsley's like publicist or like her cousin or her sister.
And they probably all blamed each other.
They all thought it was Tinsley because they wrote so much about Tinsley.
Oh, justice for Tinsley.
Justice for Tinsley. But it
Where
was
is this guy now, you think? I'd love for them to do a reunion with Andy. You know? Just get them all.
When Andy comes back from his bender.
People are insane. People are so insane. It's also like, here's the other crazy part about like this industry is like, if someone annoys you in real life, you just talk about them to your friend. You're like, I fucking hate them. People are like calling People magazine and like page like that's terrifying.
Yes.
Just to say shit about people to like get them for
and
everyone else to hate them.
Well, Grace sent us some info about there's a lot going around about gossip. As long as gossip is true, it's healthy because it's you like understanding social dynamics and you like seeing other people's perspective of the world. Yeah. And then they said something about
sorry for putting clues together all day.
They said that because it's like a female thing that
it's
people
negative.
It's negative. Yeah. And then people were trying to get girls to stop gossiping because did you watch what it said?
They were like, oh, women are talking shit and they're getting too smart.
Oh, so men tried to get women to stop gossiping back in the day because it was sharing information so they would know what's going on.
Yeah.
So gossiping is how we take down the patriarchy.
No. I'll stand by gossiping until the day that I die.
As long as it's honest and pure.
And truthful. And she is a fucking bitch. Like that can be a fact. And also, yes, you're literally putting things together with other people that have also experienced the same thing. And you're like, wait a minute. And then you're just getting smarter. And then you have a better tactic.
No, for sure. And yes, part of gossiping is understanding, okay, this sounds like it's coming from a biased source.
Yes.
Or like this person's trying to get me to say something.
You can really look inward when you're gossiping.
Yes.
You're like, there are multiple times where I've said something about someone and I've been like, maybe I don't like her for something else. And I quickly realized, no, she's a fucking cunt. But at some moment I might think inwardly, like maybe it's me.
It's so true. And people will be like, you're not supposed to talk about people. You're supposed to talk about events and ideas. I don't have that many events and ideas to talk about. What are you going to talk about? World War II?
No.
President's Day?
No, here's the other thing. Okay. It's not gossip, it's information. But also, some of it, I did make up. You know? And I am going to say it to my friend. And some of it is catty. And I am going to pick certain things apart.
No, you don't make stuff up from thin air.
I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, some of it isn't just facts back and forth. Yes. Some of it is venting. And that is also really healthy. And if you don't
sometimes we're throwing stuff at the board, you know, seeing what sticks.
If you don't have a person that you can call and be like, this fucking bitch, let me tell you the story of what she did to me. And then you need new friends because that's just like release it. That's good for your body.
Well, they say that gossiping helps you connect with people. Like, you know how certain people you only hang out with to talk about certain things?
All my friends. Literally anyone I've ever met.
I have a certain friend that like is friends with one of my exes or like was friends with one of my exes. And when I sit down, we just know it's time to be like, how is he doing? What's going on? And like be completely biased and be like, it's not going well for him.
Boots on the ground in Albany. I need the gossip from my hometown. Okay? I need ex-boyfriend, former friends. I need all of their gossip. Yeah. Because we're smart. We have our go-to people on what information we need.
And that's smart. Like, I'm not going to my friend from college and gossiping with her about like my comedy drama.
No.
Absolutely not.
I love comedy drama.
Well, then there is the fresh gossip of being like, look, I'm going to bring a non-biased source in just to tell her the tea.
That's my favorite position to be in. My favorite position is when someone says, okay, I have to tell you the craziest story about people you don't know. I'm like, hold on. Let me get a fucking drink.
That's when you know it's going to be good.
And snacks.
That's when you know it's going to be good.
Because then you really can be objective. Like you can literally give your friend advice because you're not involved and you're unbiased.
And you know what? Good friends also know like what gossip you want to hear or not. Like I think it's important like if they're trying to get over someone, you're not like, oh, I saw him making out with someone. No, you didn't.
Right.
You never saw that. Or for me, like I didn't want to hear some gossip about like reality TV, for example. Like I needed some space. And then once I got comfortable again, I said, I'm right back in it.
It's also really good for our brain because we hear something, we have to remember it. And then, so really we're fighting dementia each day, one at a time.
When you live life, you're supposed to have something happen to you. And then the fun of it is
telling your friends
and reflecting on it and be like, what just happened to me? Am I insane?
No, we're storytellers. Sorry for entertaining. I'll never stop gossiping.
Where gossip began? Cavemen. The walls? That was gossip. They were
they're writing shit down to tell other people. How about mind your business? No one said that to them. No one said.
They didn't go to the caveman and said, the real good people aren't writing on the walls.
Yeah, they didn't say, oh, I figured out fire, but I'm not telling anyone. No, he'd be a dick if he did that. He gossiped. He told everyone. No. People that don't gossip also, you're lame. And you're lying.
But you know, they're lying.
You have no friends.
They're fucking, people who don't gossip, yeah, they've no one to tell gossip too.
It sounds like everyone's talking shit about you. If you are not the one gossiping, I'm going to let you in on a secret. You're a fucking asshole.
You're the one they're gossiping about.
Talking about you. No, seriously.
Yeah, if you walk in a room with a bunch of friends and everyone gets quiet.
No, literally. If everyone thinks you're an asshole, most likely you are.
That's when you just get in on it. You go, what did I do? What am I doing?
Since we're here fighting the patriarchy, this is a little bit old, but haven't stopped thinking about it. Ryan Gosling is, okay, the whole like drama with the Oscars and like they didn't literally why the Barbie movie was created and they were like, fuck you guys. Ryan Gosling sorry. They're having Ryan Gosling perform his song from Barbie at the Oscars, which, like, whatever, fine. I'm annoyed by it because, one, everyone's freaking out that song was so good. That song fucking sucked, first of all. Second of all, we don't need him representing Barbie. Why didn't you nominate her then? Nominate her if you wanted the Barbie representation.
Wait, look at you getting all worked up for women.
Because I hate women. I hate men.
You hate when men sing.
No, I hate men singing. That's what it is. I hate men in the fucking arts. I don't
you know what? Craig's going to think of a riff. And next thing you know, him and Austin are going to be like tap dancing all around the stage.
No. He doesn't need to. That's the song you picked from the whole Barbie movie. That's the song you picked to be performed. Yeah. Why? Why didn't you have Billie Eilish come and sing the iconic Barbie song?
Yeah. Is it because she sang at other award shows?
Who knows? I stopped reading and listening. But like, I was just annoyed.
They should at least like put Billie on stage with him. Have Billie sing it.
No, also like that song was bad. Like, I think that song was a bad song. That song
was like TikTok song. Like it was.
It's like, okay, we get it. Repetitive.
It was funny. It was repetitive.
And I didn't like the dance number. Sorry.
I just feel like it's so weird when they show the like Mickey Mouse. What was it called? The
Mickey Mouse Club.
Mickey Mouse Club. People don't talk about that enough. I think that's my
like Britney Spears, Ryan Gosling.
That's my Roman
Justin
Empire.
Timberlake. That they were all
and Christina Aguilera.
That they were all in the Mickey Mouse Club.
What genius casting director? Because I've never heard about the Mickey Mouse Club in any other groups except that year.
Right.
Or those 2 years. Like, who was in the other years? Clearly no one. So that one year was just like
and it was
all-star weekend.
No, literally.
MVPs fucking home run derby.
That's so true because it was around.
It was around. I mean, Jessica Simpson.
I feel like actually that was the last year.
Oh, maybe they're like, we're never gonna beat this, so let's end it here. Like the fact that on stage are 5 of like the most A-list celebrities that'll ever be running around at like 11 years old, and then they like all dated each other too.
No, that's so crazy. You didn't watch did you watch like One Tree Hill and the OC and like all those shows?
Not really.
You were playing sports.
I was.
The other kids, we were sitting at home and we were watching it. A girl did a TikTok how like those shows from back then, like first of all, in one season would have like 27 episodes. But because there wasn't social media and these kids weren't like famous, like they were in like a town in North Carolina, like filming the season of the show.
Yeah.
So like they only had each other and they were like 16, 17, like to hook up with each other. So like
there was no DM sliding from other shows.
The show didn't come out yet, so no one knew they were famous.
And they're all good looking and spending hours together.
There will just never be that era anymore.
I also just have a theory. Like if you do a movie with a hot guy that you're supposed, you fall in love with them.
Yeah. I did one commercial and I was like, I love this guy.
Like Sydney Sweeney is.
They fucked. They fucked. Like, stop. Everyone stop.
Also, like, if you didn't,
stupid,
you wouldn't keep joking about it. You'd be like, guys, this isn't funny. Like, it's not true.
Like, she's a fiance.
She's fully leaning in and like, this is funny, right? Because we didn't
do
it.
SNL monologue.
We didn't do it, right? We didn't do it. I feel like they're at the point where they're like, if we joke enough, people will think we're joking, even though like it's become.
Yeah.
But it's also the kind of thing like I don't give a fuck if her husband produced or fiance produced it. Also, why aren't you married to him?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't care if he produced it. The way they look at each other, no.
Right.
Like I could look a fifth. No. Absolutely no. I don't care the marketing.
To be in front row during the SNL monologue and like doing a joke to it.
If like Des had to shoot a movie where he was like making out with some hot girl, make out with her, turn. Puke immediately after the scene. Like
okay, that's so interesting.
Make yourself puke if you saw me see you.
I'm trying to think like how I would feel.
Because when you're acting like for example, like I watched the Priscilla movie.
Yeah.
Like Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
Her kid, like we're in love.
Yeah.
I don't care who I dated. Like
I'd have to stop. Be like, is this real? Because I feel like we have a connection.
Think of the mindset. You have to pretend you're in love with someone.
Yeah.
And then you're physically making out with them. And then all day you're spending time with them. And then you're also doing this project together. You're in love.
Yeah. And you're doing your craft, like your thing
Do
that you guys
actors are just people that need to cheat? And it's the only career that they can socially acceptably cheat. They're just horny motherfuckers.
I feel I think it's the ego part of it.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the fame part of it, not so much the acting part.
I dated one guy who like made out with a girl
I've never dated an actor and gotten cheated on 1,000 times. So like, there's also no rhyme or reason.
No, he did it, and it was no. Like I was like, no.
He was acting, and you didn't like it.
No, he was acting, but like I didn't like.
Oh, you would had to make out with someone. Yes. You didn't like it.
And they did like multiple takes.
Yeah. Where were you?
She was
on the
a model.
Side?
No, he told me about it. And I was like, but I was at the time, I was young. So I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. And then my head was getting hot. Like, you know when you could feel your head getting hot? And he just kept talking about it.
Because here's the other thing.
He was like poking me.
Yeah. There's also a way to say to your girlfriend,
I was like,
hey, I have to film this scene.
Yeah.
Or like,
and she also was like model. Well, I mean, I'm a model too, but like she was like.
She's a fake model. You're a real model. You're a model citizen. Citizen. She probably has a coke problem.
You know when you bring up something, like you're jealous of something, so you bring something up, but then he over defends it? Like you know when he's like, no, you're the hottest. You're the best.
Yeah.
Like there's a way that he has to be like, or if he's like, no, she's disgusting. Ew. Like I don't trust either of those reactions. You need him to be like very in between where he's just like, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, I know. I can see it.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lordy Lord. Wait, Priscilla was sad.
Sad.
If you're in a place where you want to date someone famous, like you're like, oh, it'd be so fun if I went on Raya and I met a famous guy. Watch Priscilla.
No, literally.
Watch Priscilla. Priscilla was such an amazing example of be careful what you wish for.
Yep.
But what a fucked up story. I know you talked about it briefly, but like Imagine you're a 14-year-old girl.
Yeah, that's the part that's actually annoying me about it.
Yeah.
No movie is doing like the deep dive into what was going on with her parents, just being like, yeah, you can go live with this fucking guy.
I know, but it's like, it's Elvis, and he had like a whole team around him of like a grandma and like whatever, and she was probably like getting so much money.
But she was 14.
Well, yeah, someone was like, that movie was trying to make him look like a groomer. I'm like, that was just a fact.
Yeah, no. That's a gossiping fact. She was 14, he was in his 30s.
Gossip. But this is my thing. Imagine you're a 14-year-old girl. I know like crazy things happen in life, but like
I don't think keep going.
Yeah, and you're just sitting there and someone's like, they knew she was American and like Elvis was missing America or something. That was what they're saying. And they were like, Elvis wants you to come to the party.
So go eat a grilled cheese.
And then when they showed the party, I thought they would show her and him had some like insane connection or like there was this incredible chemistry. But like she just sat there and he just like talked at her. And then he was like, can you come back tomorrow?
Here's the other thing.
And she was like, okay.
Sorry, because Elvis is dead, R.I.P. But you're disgusting. That's
crazy.
Disgusting.
But even in the movie, then like he wasn't having sex with her because I think he knew he probably did.
100% they were.
They were trying to make it like he waited, but he was hooking up with other girls.
There's no way.
Anyway, long story short, don't date famous men. But she got out of it. I'm proud of her.
Well, he died.
But she divorced him before he died.
Did she?
Yeah, she got out. She was like, I don't want to be with you anymore. But he also was like pills and
how
crazy.
Sad, like their daughter died.
Oh yeah. I didn't do the like read up after.
His granddaughter is Daisy Jones and the Six.
Which
main girl.
They really try to hide that. Riley
because
Coe.
There was a lot of drama. She was fighting with Priscilla over like the estate because she's the heir. And they gave it to because she is.
Priscilla?
No, the granddaughter. Because it goes
genetically.
It went to her mom, and then her mom died, so it goes to her.
So what's going on with Priscilla right now?
I don't know. I think they fight.
So is it Riley Coe? Is that your name? Coe?
I think so. But she was so good in that show. I'm a big fan of hers.
Yeah. It's funny. People don't talk about her enough in the Nepo baby discussion.
Right. They don't.
They don't.
And like she's a huge Nepo baby.
Her
but
publicist is really good at keeping on the DL.
And I think it's so smart because she is a good actress. Like I liked her.
And you know what's crazy? She looks like Elvis.
Yeah, she does.
She
like if
like
you didn't know, you wouldn't think anything.
But then when you say
someone
it, you
tells
go, you are
you're
Elvis.
Like, yeah.
Like in an attractive way.
Yeah.
Also, let's be honest. If we were that girl, all of us would have done the same thing.
100%.
Like I was like, run, go hang out with Elvis.
100%.
Like, but it's also like then you literally got trapped in a
marriage, a relationship.
But like a mansion. And it is that like power dynamic where everything is on his terms. This has happened to me in relationships before when I was younger too, where like, you know the scenes where it's like the boys are hanging out and you're just there and you can't be yourself and like you have to play the token girl that they're projecting onto you.
Yes.
Because God forbid you say something like out of line, like no one would. And you just have to become a mouse.
Yes.
And I've been in a relationship where I'm like a mouse for like a year and I'm just like, oh, we're going to your friend's this.
Wait, this is so sad, but I feel like you've probably done it too. Have you ever been in a situation
where you have no idea what they're talking about and you're just laughing?
No, where like you can't really talk because you've been like scorned or like whatever. You're just like, okay, like I'll just like be quiet because everyone sucks here. And like they're having a conversation and in your head you would have had a great joke to go with that conversation, but these idiots wouldn't have even gotten it. So you just like in your own head, you're like, oh, I have a great fucking line to like say right now, but you can't even use it.
What happens to me to this day is you say it.
Yeah.
The guy next to you hears it. And he doesn't mean to repeat it, but he just says
it louder.
And louder. And then everyone starts dying laughing. And you're an idiot if you go, I said that. Because they're like, we're not keeping track. But you're like, I just want credit where credit is due. Like,
no, I feel like I've beaten Craig down so much that he wouldn't even think to do that to me.
No, this literally happened 2 weeks ago with a group of guys. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, Hannah. Oh my God.
And then the guy didn't mean it. It just, I said it and he laughed saying it and then everyone roared. No. And I'm like, is my voice white noise? Or do you guys just have selective hearing?
There are so many times where I've been in situations like that and then I'll call my brother and I'll be like, let me set the scene for you. And I'm like, and I would have said, isn't that funny? And he was like, that would have been funny.
See, the way me and you were different is I have to say it. Like there's a part of me, but it won't work. And people will be like, okay.
Hannah's at it again.
No, I once had a boyfriend. This was one of the hardest moments of my life. No, it wasn't, but it was difficult. We like were hanging out with like kind of important, cool people, and I was like trying to like perform, like be my best. And then we got back in the cab, and he said, "You were really confident back there, but like in a mean way." And I was like, "Okay, I'll shut up for the rest of my life." Because you know that what I was probably acting like. I think I walked in like to the most important person, like made a little like joke, and I was like, I belong.
You were living.
I was like, I belong here.
Alive.
You know what? He wanted me to be intimidated by him and his important friends, and I walked in there and I like immediately started negging someone.
I'm stealing that from whatever narcissistic psychopath said that. That's a great insult, like a low key insult.
That was the most. I couldn't recover
that's
after
diabolical.
that.
If someone said that to me, I'd think about that for the next fucking 5 days.
No, after
which are
like 2 months, I broke up with him because I couldn't eat for the next 2 months.
Those are my favorite insults. Where you're just like,
what did that?
5 days later, you're like,
so
what the
many
fuck
layers.
did they mean by
there
that?
were so many layers. Like, what did he mean?
No, my brother's really good at that whole insult me, and then 4 days later, I'm like, but what the fuck was the intent on that one?
My brother went to my show in Gary, Indiana.
I saw that,
and it was funny because you can't really see, but you can kind of see. And sometimes I'll choose to like, I don't want to know where people are in the crowd. So I'll just be like, don't even try. But then like 20 minutes in, I was like, I wonder if I can see my brother.
Yeah, could you?
And I'm at the point where I'm, you know, when you drive somewhere and then you just get there, you don't know how you got there.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing the joke so often, I will do that with my jokes where like, I will start thinking of other things and I'll be like, how do I get to the end of this joke? Did I even
say it?
Are we okay? So I find him. And then it was like during like one of the dirtiest parts of my set. And I was like in my head, and I was like, my brother's, I just saw my brother after like a queef joke. And everyone started dying laughing. But he was so supportive and cute. And I'm just so proud of him that he was able to come see me.
We love our brothers. We're so happy that
they get to be related to us.
Yeah, that they made it in our family as a sibling of us.
You wrote sick of shopping online.
I'm sick of it.
Paige.
I know.
Paige.
I'm so sick of shopping online, and I'm ready to go to a store. Like the other day I needed something and I was like, oh, but I don't have time to order it. And my mom was like, why don't you just go like find an outfit in a store?
Well, yeah, you were like, oh, I'm going to Nordstrom or
I literally
Saks
went
or
to
something.
Saks all day, like 2 Sundays
And you had
ago.
fun?
Well, I don't think fun was the word because
it's work for
they
you.
had no but that's the other thing. They had no clothes. Like I had one option. I was like, where are all the clothes? Like, the one guy at Saks, I actually think like I insulted him because I was like, oh, like where's you're not about to sound like such a fucking little bitch. I was like, where's the Jacquemus section? Okay. And he was like, it's this rack right here. And I literally audibly gasped. I go, this is all you have?
You're like, that's a mannequin.
I was like, where are the rest of the clothes? And he was like, ma'am, we're in between seasons and we haven't gotten our shipments in. And I was like, oh, well.
Don't
I
call
was
me
like,
ma'am.
this is Saks.
We're in New York City. Don't call me ma'am.
Yeah. I was like, but we're in Saks in New York City. And like, so I'm ready to go back into the stores.
I was never good at being shopping online, but I just like accepted it because I'm also like kind of in between sizes. That's my thing. Like sometimes I'm a certain size in other brands, and then if it's not stretchy material,
I'll
the jeans
fluctuate
won't
10
work.
pounds in a month. Like I don't get it.
So like that's where I fuck up, and then it looks weird on my long torso. Whatever, I just fuck it up, and then I get too lazy. If it's cheap, it's like. Am I gonna go to Zara? Like I don't know.
Dude, I haven't bought something from Zara in like
Zara. Are you Kylie Jenner Snapchatting Zara right now?
No, I love Zara.
Okay.
But I think as I've
grown,
I've
learned.
been like spending more money on like certain clothing items that I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wear that for the rest of my life.
Yeah, like investing in good stuff.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. I've been like just doing things in my own closet.
I'm just like really into thrifting.
Just really into making my own clothes out of cardboard boxes.
I'm really into Amish dress wear right now.
No, I love the Amish.
I
was waiting for an Amish person to DM us, but
you also said the right side is your good side.
I realized you gaslit me. I was sitting somewhere and someone was like, oh, what side is your good side? And I was like, oh, my right side. And then I was like, it's actually not. My left side is my good side.
It's no one's good side.
But your good side is your left side.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting there and I was like, why did I think my good side was my right side? And then I was like, Hannah Burner fucking gaslit me because what?
I didn't gaslight. I said that you look great on both sides, and I only look good on the left side. And I think that's how I got the left side.
Okay, so you sympathized, gaslit me. You made me feel bad for you.
I'm a monster on the right side, and you're a normal human being on the right
And
side.
so I was just like sitting there, and I was like, I don't know what my good side is. Because my friend told me that it was my right side, but I think she did it only because her left side is her good side.
I love, you know what happened? I don't think I told you. I think somehow you just like,
I just started standing on the right.
you just started standing on the right, and then you like thought, well, this is my good side. So it's not.
I don't think so.
I think that both sides are good with you.
But now I'm in it, and I'm
Look, you
on
shoot
the right
a TV
side.
show, you would know if you have a monster side. Like, that's how I learned my side was bad. I was like, oh, this whole scene.
Yeah, who is she?
Who is she? And then they would show the other side. I go, oh, she's
There
perfect.
she is. She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. So thank you for letting me have my side. I've had a couple interviews, though, where if I'm not on the right side, you know it's because the other person asked. And I was like nice. And I went, okay.
Oh, my God. Who would dare do that to you?
Certain people, but they didn't mean it. They didn't know.
They
but
didn't know.
I'll say, like, do you have a side?
Oh, you're just being nice.
And then
you
they
don't
say,
offer your
they go
side.
this side, and I go, fuck.
But you do it to yourself.
I'll stand. You know what? I'll stand where I want to be, and then I can tell when they want to be on my side. And I go, oh, do you have a side?
You're an evil genius.
But like,
do you have a side? I'll tell you.
I
what your
think
side
there's
is.
a theory that everyone's left side is better because it's naturally the more feminine side.
Well, I like this eyebrow better.
I do too. I like this eyebrow better too.
My right side really is so fucking wonky, but
you know what? I also can do straight on. So sometimes I'll awkwardly be straight on and the other person's turn to me, but I'm like, I need to show. Do you know when you see on Fashion Week, like videos of girls trying to take photos and you could tell when someone has a side because she's just kinked to the right.
I'm literally on the left side, but with my head like this. It's like, what?
Their head spins fully around to be on the right side. Oh my God. But then what's annoying is everyone will be like, no, Hannah, your right side looks great. And I'm like, no, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Only you know your good side.
Anyway.
And that's all the time we have for today.
That's all the time we have for today. We love you guys so much. Subscribe to our newsletter. People go, Hannah, Paige, I thought it was a bit. It's not. Click the link in our bio.
But then there are other people that like live and die by the newsletter. And honestly, sometimes I go in because I love to know what you put in the same sections.
Oh, I always go in to see what you put. And sometimes it really works.
No, sometimes we're so cohesive. I don't know how we do that. We didn't even talk about your sweater today.
I purposely was avoiding it. And that's all our time. Thank you guys so much. Love you. We'll giggle with you later. Bye.